how you calculate what it brings to you.
Paydays?
Yeah, paydays.
This is
Because
always worth reviewing because for whatever reason, a lot of people don't get it as many times as we do it, but let's do it now. I'll get a piece of paper and sketch it out. Actually, I'll do it right on my iPad. We have time. You guys good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Carol, you said you got that through a Facebook lead. How did you do that? Are you advertising on there?
Are you talking to me? Sorry.
Buyers.
Yes,
buyers.
I put it on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, for buyers, in addition to Prosperity, that's done well for us.
Yes, I got all of my leads actually through Facebook Marketplace.
If you have questions still on how to calculate paydays, because I understand it can be a little wonky, then you're going to want to, for sure, go to the Deal Structure Sunday videos, right? And go through those, and the ones you don't understand, ask, right?
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I got my little sheet here.
Okay, can you guys see this sheet?
Yeah.
All right. So I would suggest you go to YouTube. I would suggest, as always, and maybe I'll remind everybody this in the mastermind, that you guys have a cadence anyway of how many times you're watching a Deal Structure video. Is it once a day? Is it once every Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Whatever it is, but you should stay on the cadence of that and stop if you don't know what you're seeing, and ask questions that way too. So let's work through this, Carola. So let's go with the number part of this. So is this a lease purchase?
Yes.
Okay, and then this way we can ask, these guys can ask questions too. I'm going to timestamp this in our call in case anyone has questions. All right, how much is owed?
Sorry, I thought I had it all written down here. Okay, it is 182 plus 9, about 191,000.
191 is due. And I know this is not going to go into your paydays, but are we giving him any equity in section 13 of the lease?
I don't know what you're asking.
Is he getting cash out at the end in section 13 of the lease purchase?
Yes, because the house is 310, so we're
okay, so how much cash? 120, whatever it is?
Yes. Minus 310 and 119, yes.
Okay, so 119. Now we need to know if we're going to do the paydays, we need to do a few things. Payday one, we're just projecting. We'll project. I'll let Jeff in again. We're projecting 10%. How much you putting this on the market for? Did you do this with Nick yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so let's just project for now. What?
Yeah, I think we can put it on the market around 340, 350.
Okay, well, let's go 350 until you talk to Nick. But definitely do that with him right after it's signed. Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Do a deal structure to make sure everybody knows how to manipulate the paydays. Carola wanted to make sure she knows how to do it. So let's just, this one is 35,000, Carola, just because we don't know. Could be 60, could be 28, right? But we're going to say that's how you figure payday one. Is everybody good there?
Okay.
Okay. Payday two, we need to know the underlying principal pay down on the 191. Do you know that?
So the monthly payment, including the
I just need principal for this particular thing. We're gonna go back to payday two.
Okay, the monthly principal payment is 1,063.72.
Wow. Okay, that's principal only?
That is principal and interest.
No, principal only. I need to know what you're gonna realize at the end of this thing from all the principal pay down. That's why you can't do the paydays. You got to have that number.
Oh, okay. So I must need another statement than the one that I send you, because it doesn't say that on there.
You should have the mortgage statement breaking down. Most of them break down principal, interest, and escrow.
I have a monthly principal, interest, and then a monthly escrow, and then the total monthly.
You need a principal breakdown.
Okay, this is the form that I put in Slack and asking if I
no. Do you have the bank? Do you have his mortgage statement though?
It is. I don't know. I don't know if you remember seeing it.
I may have, but I'm saying I do hundreds of them. So I'm saying, do you have in front of you the mortgage statement?
I do have the modification statement in front of me. You know, it's like.
Well, do they have? I can't see that, but do they have on there just PI and you don't have a bank statement, that's a modification, but is there any other statements?
No, I will have to ask her then.
Ask her that and hit, but let's still do this, okay? So
Okay.
look on the screen, principal pay down is X, right?
Okay.
Whatever it is. I'm guessing it's gonna be, I don't know, hundreds, not thousands, like $400 or $500 at the most. So when we get to there, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So then you can just plug it in.
Okay.
Okay, so monthly payment to the bank, I'll go back up to payday 2 is how much?
So that is the principal and interest. Is that the
Yeah, the total payment going in this case, yeah.
Okay. So without the escrow, it is 1,063.72.
I need the escrow too. Why do you need to know the payment you're making?
1,696.
Great. And I know you didn't look at this with Nick yet, but what are you thinking for a rent?
About $2,400.
Okay. Let's figure this only on a 24-month term, okay? Just for this example,
Mm-hmm.
as far as the buyer. So monthly cash flow there, can someone tell me what that is? Looks like about $704.
Yep.
Great. Can someone do 704 times 24?
704 times 24.
Yep.
All right. 16,896.
Okay, now I'm gonna stop and breathe. Does everybody get how we got payday 2? It's 16,896.
Okay.
Cash flow.
And that is it like on a 2 years.
Yeah, I did 24 and I put it here in case you go back and look at this. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yep. I'm just being conservative because if we get the right buyer, that's realistic, right? And we're not doing a sub 2, so we'd like to do a 24-month term because I'm assuming with the sell you're doing 36?
5 years.
5, even better. So you have total control at the 24-month point to go, are they on track? Am I going to extend them? You know, you have total control.
Gotcha.
You'll work on that with Nick, but I'm just giving you logic. You could go 36 easy with a 5-year term and still have 2 years of play. Okay, so now let's go to, everybody's good on 1 and 2, right?
Right.
Pretty simple. Payday 3 is what usually messes people up. So price premium, we're at about 40 grand, right?
Right. Yeah.
Great. And then principal pay down, let's just throw a number. Let's throw X in at $300 just so you can figure out how to do it, okay?
Can I ask you a question about that?
Yeah.
So the principal pay down actually gets higher every time you make a payment.
Correct. But we just figured it today. Yes. So these numbers are usually conservative when we do the deal structures because every month it goes higher and higher ever so slightly. Yes.
Okay. So, but like you never calculate it that way. You just kind of take like
That'd be too tedious.
average.
Yeah. This is just projection anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
So you know when you cash out, it's going to be better than we're showing. I'm just being conservative.
All right. I understand.
Good
Okay.
question. Yes. So 24 times $300 a month is 48, 58, 68, what, 72?
Yes, 72.
I'm doing it so you can see it. $7,200. And then we're going to take away the down payment because they're closing the house up. Let's just say this was happening tomorrow. What's the price premium plus 7,200 minus 35 grand? Looks like it's like 12.2. Am I right?
Okay, you lost me there for a second. Hold on.
All right. So 40 grand price premium.
Right?
Add the principal pay down that you're accumulating. It'll be higher, we said, but we're going to use 7,200 for now.
Okay.
So when you cash this out, the loan is 7,200 less is what we're saying. And then we're going to give credit. We already collected the 35 grand. So we're taking that back out of the calculation down here. We received it up top. We're not going to double dip.
All right.
So if you subtract that and you add the 72, I think we're at 12.2.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So 12.2 is your payday 3, Corolla.
All right.
Now, if somebody wants to add these up, it's going to be 47,200 plus payday 2. I mean, the 60s.
So the 47, which is the,
You're going to take payday 1
all right.
plus payday 2 plus payday 3. I was just doing the math in my head, I'm saying. What's that come to? I think it's like 63.
096.
Yep.
What is this, 64?
Yeah.
096.
Right.
Again, that's using the conservative locked-in number on principal, Corolla, and that's also doing only a 2-year term. So now, and I did that as I thought you were doing 3. If you're doing a 5-year term, I don't think Nick will have any issue giving a buyer a 3-year term and letting them ride. Like, don't push them until year 2, you know?
Right, okay,
Does
awesome.
this make sense, you guys?
Yes,
You just kind of lost me quick on the price premium. How'd you come up with the 40?
Corolla up top, if you add these up here, John, they come to about 310. If you look up top right where I just wrote.
Yep.
So then the price premium to mark it up until she talks to Nick, we're using 350. That sounds about right to me too, but I'm not looking at comps.
I got you.
40K
Okay.
premium right there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I did know that, but sorry. Thanks for.
No, you're good. While we're in there and I'm writing this thing, and I'm going to keep it for you guys. What was the source on this?
a lease purchase.
No, the source, how you found it? Sorry.
Oh, it was through follow-up boss, my lead, like
From a VA?
my VA called, yes.
Okay. FSBO or expired though. They called on something.
Expired.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Do you happen to know how much that was on and expired for? This would be good.
I think she was asking 350.
Okay, the reason I love that, Corolla, is the public when they go on, I'm not saying it's right, but they're going to see Zillow and they're going to see the history and they're going to see 350 and you're going to be at around that and they're going to be like, oh, and they don't have to use a bank, right? Or they can't, or they would have already bought this.
Right, she had it with a realtor and she was asking 350, and I spoke to the realtor and I asked him how low was she willing to go, and he blurted out right away 310. So I said, all right, I'll do that.
Nice
So-
job. He didn't protect her. He helped you. All right.
Right.
Nice job, Corolla.